Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your monthly reading for December. These are general readings, so they may not resonate with all of you. If it does resonate, feel free to leave a comment down below, as well as hit that like and subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. Happy Friday the 13th. At the end of the reading, I will pull a card from the Rooted Woman Oracle deck for you, so stay tuned for that. But let's dive right on into it. Friday the 13th reading for Taurus in the month of December. What is going on with Taurus's energy? Okay, this is you. This is what crosses you, or your challenge for December. Your conscious energy, your unconscious energy, your past, your future, your attitude towards the situation, energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of, hopes and fears, and the possible outcome of the situation. As an overview, it looks pretty good for you, Taurus. For your energy for December, you get the King of Pentacles. So financial stability, security, structure, things you love. For what's crossing you or your challenge, you get to the Ace of Wands. Possibly feeling a little called towards something that's a little less conventional, a little bit more outside of your comfort zone. Possibly something kind of interrupting your routine that excites you, but also kind of you're maybe a little bit annoyed by. For your conscious energy, you get the Nine of Cups, emotional fulfillment as well. It seems like things have really been working out for you, so that is great. And for your unconscious energy, you get the Hierophant. So that right there is you, always seeking out kind of structure, stability, tried and true path, something that you know is going to work out. I feel like that's kind of just your overall energy that you have. Wanting something, wanting to go for something or wanting something in your life that you know is going to give you that structure and stability that you crave and give you the ability to kind of treat yourself and, kind of live a luxurious lifestyle. For your past, you get the Hanged Man. In this deck, it is called the Patient Witch. So some intentional procrastination, some waiting for something to happen. This could also be you in the past trying to view things from a different perspective. For your future energy, you get the Knight of Cups. Possible love entering your life, or this could just be you kind of stepping into your more sensual energy. You are ruled by Venus, so if that makes sense. For your attitude towards the situation, you get the Ten of Cups, so domestic harmony, seems like you've got a good, stable family life as well, kind of wanting to sustain that. For the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of, you get to the Queen of Swords. So this is a very logical, analytical energy. Someone speaking their truth, maybe coming off as a little cold or aloof in some way. I don't know if this is you or somebody that's tied to you, but we will clarify. For your hopes and fears, you get to the King of Wands. So kind of taking charge in a certain situation, being the leader. This is a little bit more of a fiery energy, kind of little, maybe less stable than your kind of King of Pentacles energy that you're showing me for the month of December. So stepping into something that brings in a little bit more passion and excitement can kind of scare you maybe, but you also kind of want that a little bit as well. For the possible outcome, you get the Two of Cups. So I don't know if this is a relationship that's already in your life, kind of still working out very well for you, or this is something that is going to come into your life in the month of December. If it's not a relationship, it could just be a good, equal give and take of friendship or a partnership, work dynamic as well. Take it as it resonates. But let's start with the clarifications. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles for your energy for December. All right. For the King of Pentacles, you get the Emperor, the Temperance card, the Eight of Swords. Okay. Interesting. You're feeling kind of trapped in a certain situation in December. I feel like Eight of Swords is kind of an energy of being trapped or kind of victimizing ourselves that's coming from our own mind. I don't know if you could see this in this card here. The roots are kind of coming from her mind, and she's feeling kind of stuck and trapped by them. So I feel like you are kind of trying to seek balance and figure out why that is, what it is that you feel trapped in. If you feel trapped in this role of kind of always being the one to take the practical path, being the one to always have that structure and stability, and maybe that even that safe place, or being that safe person that other people can come to, kind of feeling trapped in that role maybe. It is interesting. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands for what's crossing you or your challenge. Why is the Ace of Wands here for Taurus's challenge? Okay. For the Ace of Wands, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Moon card, the Tower. Alrighty. I feel like there is something that you have been working on. You've put a lot of time and energy into, kind of perfected or in the process of almost perfecting something. But I feel like in your gut, you feel like it's gonna come to an end, like it's gonna lead to some sort of disaster or upheaval. There's like something inside of you that's stressing you out, thinking that this is not going to work out as you have it planned. But even if things don't work out as you had planned, the way things work out are usually how they are meant to go. If this doesn't work out, it's because it wasn't built on a solid foundation. That's what the Tower card means. So interesting. Or if you've been working on getting in touch with your intuition more and being a little bit more emotional, maybe a little sensual, if that's kind of impacting your life now and your work at the moment, take it as it resonates. Let's clarify the Nine of Cups for your conscious energy. Okay. For the Nine of Cups, you get the Six of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Hierophant. I feel like you thought you were going to get so much emotional fulfillment from something, a traditional path, something you may have even seen somebody in your life accomplish when you were a child, something that you saw people doing as a child, and you're like, yes, I want to do that. That's meant for me. Thinking that was your dream and your ultimate goal, and then once you've kind of attained that, you seem a little dissatisfied. You seem kind of in a state of apathy, like you're a bit disappointed with the Four of Cups here. So, like, thinking it's not what you thought it was going to be, and being a little disappointed by that. Let's clarify the Hierophant for your unconscious energy. For the Hierophant, you get the Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Swords. I feel like deep down, like you've always had this certain goal, always been very determined on this one path of achieving stability, structure, and then sharing that in your community, with your family, with your friends. I feel like you're starting to kind of unconsciously think about that a little bit more. I feel like maybe that's why you're stuck in your own head, because you're like avoiding the fact that you are thinking about it. Like when you bring awareness to the thought, you kind of shy away from it. You're like, yeah, no. But unconsciously, it's always there in the back of your mind thinking, is this what's truly going to make me happy? Let's clarify the Hanged Man for your past. Because I feel like you are such a sign that craves, stability and structure. I feel like you're just, like, evaluating that a little bit. I don't know if necessarily your current situation is making you unhappy, if this, path that you're on is bringing in happiness, because on the surface it's like you are happy. I think you're just kind of, figuring out if there's something that you're missing from it. Let's clarify the Hanged Man. Okay. For the Hanged Man in your past, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Pentacles, the Devil. Okay. Yeah, so there was a point in your past where you were, financially struggling quite a bit. Feels like you were waiting for that to change, for that to shift. You were so focused, again, on that security, on that stability with the Devil card here. So focused on the material pleasures of life, and feeling like you didn't have that. You're possibly, in the past, tried to view that in a different perspective. You may not even have been that bad off financially, but you felt it. You felt like you were kind of just not as abundant as you wanted to be. And you were kind of waiting for that to change, or trying to change your perspective on that. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups. For your future energy. Okay, for the Knight of Cups, you get the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. Okay. It feels like this is you realizing, like, you've got a lot of love to give. You've also got a good financial standing. I feel like you're holding on to those things very tightly, keeping your cards close to your chest, keeping your next move kind of to yourself, not willing to really get close to anybody. I feel like you sometimes make plans to maybe get a little closer to somebody, to really strengthen that bond, or kind of open yourself up a little bit. And maybe you do a little bit, but there's still something that I feel like you're holding back. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups for your attitude towards the situation. Okay. For the Ten of Cups, you get the Three of Wands, the Sun card, the Three of Pentacles. Okay. this is kind of you realizing that you can't do everything on your own. You do have that great structure, that great foundation, that support system. That's what I'm looking for. You have a great support system, and being able to kind of call on these people to, go out and celebrate an accomplishment, or kind of help bring them into your life a little bit more to help you grow and expand your horizons. Maybe you're going on a little vacation, wanting to go on a vacation with these people, or if you're all collaborating in some way on some sort of project, with the Three of Pentacles there. If you're making plans with these people to set out on some financial expenditure. I don't know if that's the right word. But it seems like the people around you really bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment and happiness. And it's such a great support system. And these are people that you can also count on as well. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords for the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of. Okay. For the Queen of Swords, you get the Fool, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like, again, this is your unconscious energy thinking about starting over in a way, kind of going from scratch. Maybe instead of going for something a little tried and true and traditional with the Hierophant energy, going for something a little bit more exciting, a little bit more risky, taking more risk, I feel like is something that you may desire, and then seeing where that leads you, or wondering where that leads you. But again, I feel like this is something that you're thinking about but not acknowledging. Let's clarify the King of Wands for your hopes and fears. For the King of Wands, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Wands. Okay. I feel like maybe you're hoping to slowly start integrating a little bit more of that fire, of that passion into your daily life, and kind of seeing how you can tie that into your stability and structure, into successes. I feel like you want a kind of not awakening. You want to gain some mental clarity on how it is that you can bring that passion and excitement into kind of a path that's really maybe not that exciting to you anymore. At the same time, I'd be afraid of even admitting the fact that it's not, that you're not resonating with your current path as it stands now. Let's clarify the Two of Cups for the possible outcome for December. Okay. For the Two of Cups, you get the Queen of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Hermit. Okay. I don't know if you're maybe there's some love blossoming at the end of December within some sort of friend group that you're in. Seems like you may, again, get a little close to them, show them, be a little flirty towards them, but then think logically that, no, I'm not going to do that. That's too far. I don't want to get that close. And then kind of retreating back in towards yourself, doing some introspection, maybe just taking some time to yourself to be alone, or figuring out when this kind of more than friendship feeling started happening for this person. That's interesting. Alrighty, let's get a card from the Rooted Woman Oracle deck for you. Card for Taurus in December, please. Rhiannon? I think that's how you say it. The Story Carrier. Read a little bit from here for you. Like Rhiannon, we must remember and uphold our own truths as we progress along our heroine's journey. We must always insist on telling our own stories ourselves. These stories emerge directly from our own authentic, lived experience. During the course of a lifetime, each of us will encounter stories that are told about us and against us by others, and some of them will become so deeply interwoven into the fabric of our everyday lives that unpicking them can be hard. Rhiannon, then, is an ally who helps us to discern and uphold the stories about our lives which we believe to be true, the stories which come from our own beautiful hearts and from ways of being and enduring that are unique to us alone. Well, that's a great card. Well, that is all I have for you for the month of December, Taurus. I really hope this helped, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy Friday the 13th.